In this video, I'm going to be explaining what logarithms are and essentially how to turn them from some weird thing, some weird three-letter word into numbers we can actually understand. First thing to know about log is that's actually a function on your calculator, so you can calculate these a little bit quicker if you have a calculator. The next thing about logs that's notable is their base. This is that little b right here. All logs have a base. If you see it just written plain old log, like say for the instance you have log of x, and there's no number there, that it will always be 10. It's known as the standard log or log base 10. If you ever just see log by itself, it means the base is 10. There's also the natural log, which is ln. Say if you have ln of x, the base of this is e, Euler's number. It's a number similar to something like pi. I believe it's actually like 2.71 or something like that. But given how it's such a long decimal, we usually just write it e. So that's bases explained. If we look at this though, say for example we're given log base 3 of 9, and we're asked something like this, and they're asking it for exponential form. That's what this is over here. We can rewrite it the same way every time. You take the base, you rewrite your equal sign, you take the base, and instead of it being a base all the way down here, you write it as a regular number. You take the number that's your c, the number in front of the log base over here, and you rewrite it to the other side, like this. And this final number is the most tricky. It actually goes right here. It always goes above the base. So in final, we have 3 squared equals 9. You know this is right, as 3 times 3 is equal to 9. But you can also do this in reverse. For example, we have 3 to the 4 is equal to 81. If someone was asking for you to write the equation in logarithmic form, what you do is you take this number with the 4 below it, or whatever number is above there below it, you write log, and this becomes your base. So this is the log base 3. This number will go in front of the log base, it's 81, and this number that is above the 3 here, it will always go to the other side of the equations, the equal sign. The nice thing about this is it's consistent every time. No matter how you use it or what numbers go in your b, c's, x's, etc., it will always end up like this. So there isn't really a sort of trick. It's just one pattern that you can do. The only slightly thing that could get a little bit murky is if you add fractions. So I'm going to do that right now. Say for instance we have log base 4, and then we have in front of it fraction 1 over 16. We have that equal to 2. Now this might look a little bit complicated, but the principle is the same. We're going to treat this as one singular term, the 1 over the 16. Otherwise we're going to do it the same way. You bring this down. This goes to above where the base was, so it's 2. Sorry, this is a negative. This is a negative. So you bring that over, and then this just goes to the other side of the equal sign. So it's 4 to the negative 2 is 1 over 16. And you could also do this the reverse way. For instance, if you have 8 to the 4/3 is equal to 16. It's the same thing as before. This 8 becomes your base, like so. This 16 goes in front of the log, 16. And on the other side of the equal sign will be the number that's up here, 4 to the 3rd. And that's really all there is to it. That's all for converting logarithms. If you want more videos on logarithms, you can check the other videos on my channel. If you want the music that you've been listening to throughout this tutorial, then you can check that out in the description. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.